is after our warm-up, and we have the understudy of Sarah and the understudy of Billy and Andy, and Jake directing the scene. This scene is the condom scene, and later on we will see another scene. When we were going through this, we gave a lot of pointers to Vina and Soraya, because they weren't doing it as the principal cast were doing it, and we gave them a lot of feedback during the scene, saying Soraya needs to be more flirty, they both need to be more flirty and sexier, and they weren't coming through with it. They were just still doing their selves, and we kept going over it. They did see the others, the principal cast, going through it, so they should have known what the moves and pointers were. This is just a little bit of the scene. Sarah was off script, which was a good thing. So if you see again, their staging was right at the back, so it's upstage, and we really need them to be upstage, so we gave them the point as well. Their strengths were, they did eventually get to the grips of the scene and the plotting. However, they still need to learn the lines and not mess up. They kept laughing and coming out of character. So, for their targets would be to get the characterization right, because they're losing their characters. Also, if they learn the line, they can react more with Sarah and become more their character, so they also need to learn their lines. However, as I said, the strengths were they did the blocking. They did pick up the blocking really well. That's also helps with they saw the run through earlier in that week, so they had a good understanding what the plotting was anyway. The next step is to go off script and more characterization, and to fit the boys, the understudy of Emma and Lewis and Joe, fit them in it so they can bounce off each other and use each other. That's the next step that Jake, who's the director of this scene, needs to take on. And I cut it out of this video, but we did the scene before Baggy Trousers with Rishi and with Joe. The only quick one for him, and then we did Baggy Trousers. This is not the Jake scene to portray Lances, but we did a little quick run through just to get the basics. Ethan walks in with two girls because he's a ladies' man, and it's right to have two girls. we first picked the two girls that come on screaming, "Reese, Reese, sign my t-shirt." But then was like, it's a bit weird. They came on and then he walks on and all that. So we picked Alice and Georgina to walk on with him. Ethan and Jacob did know their lines, which really helped with the scene because we could clock on, we could carry on with the scene as their characters was formed, and it helped us to give them feedback and all that. However, they need to be centre stage. They're not centre stage. They get a bit wonky. So their feedback is to So their feedback is to watch where they're standing and they're plotting. Jake plotted them not in centre but not off centre. So next time when we do the scene again, they need to remember where they stood, and also the hand adjustments as well. They need to learn that as well. Thanks.